Assalamu alaikum everyone. Alright, so business picks up as usual. We're back into the Bitcoin update, and right now we're trading at 17,832. And yesterday we talked about this particular rising wedge scenario right over here. So you can see that Bitcoin right now has done something different, and that is on the daily time frame we still have to close this candlestick right over here. If you do try to come down again down to 17,300 and then move like this, then that's still going to be a rising wedge continued, and then you can pop to the downside. But one thing that tells me that this rising wedge is probably getting rejected right now, and there's a very different kind of pattern that I might have just ignored previously, because on the 4-hour time frame you can see that this rising wedge has more information on the 4-hour time frame, and that is to see that in here you try to cross it but didn't close above it, try to cross, you didn't close above. Now you have actually tried to cross above it, and it seems like you're making this continuation pattern to pop and then continue even higher. So my take about this one is that Bitcoin could be maybe on the final place of pumping all the way up to nearly $18,843. So that's where we can actually see Bitcoin. But I do expect that, I do even expect $19,000 for Bitcoin. But after that onwards, I've been through this one with you, that this was the pattern right here, that you move to the downside like this, and you made this descending triangle, you pop to the downside, you go back for the retest, and you get rejected at that retest. And that's the only explanation I have. Nonetheless, you come up here, you still get rejected, and that's where you go down to $10,000. So we're maybe just in the last bit of a treat right over here. Maybe this could be the final thing we see for Bitcoin before we actually move down. And one more thing I want to actually lay out is that this is particularly a pattern that I probably might have ignored previously, because you do have few touches right there, this touch right here, this touch right there. I actually noticed this one later on, but it seems like we kind of made an inverse head and shoulder from there to there. We might be looking for, again, this also takes you all the way to 18,797, so nearly 19,000, and that's where you have your big massive resistance. Because when you actually, it seems like you just popped out of there, went to the downside, you didn't retest, so you're going back for that retest, get rejected right over here, and then from here try to move even way more lower to $10,000. So that's pretty much it for this quick update on Bitcoin right now, and I'm going to see you the next one. Hello, Hafiz.